In this video, I'll be discussing the features of misinformation and disinformation. We'll first discuss the features of misinformation and disinformation before we talk about the history of misinformation and disinformation. Misinformation and disinformation often contain the following elements. First of all, divisive information and statements intended to further a particular agenda. This is especially true on social media with social media account bots which seek to spread divisive information. Second of all, exaggerated information on a controversial issue. This links to the first point. And third of all, gossip or information intended to smear a person's public image, and this is especially true in the world of politics with politicians. Now give a brief history of misinformation and disinformation. Misinformation and disinformation has existed as far back as the Roman Empire. In 44 BC, Octavian launched a propaganda campaign to smear Mark Antony. In 1450, the Gutenberg printing press was invented, allowing news, and also fake news, to be circulated across Europe. From 1947 to 1991, there was the Cold War, and propaganda, fake news, and disinformation was used on both sides. And now, more recently, from 2016 to 2017, during the 2016 Hillary-Trump presidential election, false news, disinformation, as well as hyper-partisan content reached record highs on social media, and especially Twitter. And in 2020, there were large amounts of health misinformation and disinformation about masks and vaccines. Pandemic first hit, there was a lot of panic and paranoia, which led to a lot of misinformation and disinformation. However, this misinformation and disinformation can be classified into two categories: health related and politics related. There was a lot of health disinformation during the pandemic. For example, fake news about the vaccines and about masks, and also about what could possibly stop the COVID-19 pandemic. And there was a lot of political misinformation and fake news about the pandemic. For example, various conspiracy theories sprung out about the pandemic. Hopefully you found this video useful in understanding the features of misinformation and disinformation, as well as the forms that misinformation and disinformation can take. Hopefully I can see you in the next video.